Hi, in this video, I'm going to talk about meta prompting. It's a prompting technique that actually gets LLMs to create more consistent outputs. Then, I'm also going to show you a specific kind of structure that LLMs love called JSON. I'm not going to go into the specific details, but I'm going to show you just enough so you can use it to create consistent images and outputs to use in your Lovable app. Now let's start from a very simple observation. Suppose you're now logged into your Google Gemini LLM, which is free by the way, and you asked it to create several cartoon images of a house. You'll realize that every image looks different in style from one another. And the same goes for text output, right? Every time you ask it to write a short story about, say, Mary had a little lamb, you're going to get something different. Now, to mitigate this problem, prompt engineers use a technique called meta prompting. I'm not going to go all geek and software on you. I'll give you a real example instead. For example, suppose you want to create an image of a house. You would use meta prompting like so. Create a prompt for me to use in an image generation LLM. It must always include a subject, a specific art style, lighting conditions, and a color palette. Keep it under 30 words. Now, using this prompt, the LLM will then produce another prompt that you could use in an image generating LLM to create consistently styled and colored images. Let's see how this works in practice. Now, first, I want you to go to Google Gemini at gemini.google.com and then sign up for a free account if you haven't got one. Google Gemini has an image generation feature, and that's why I want you to use it. Now, as usual, all prompts I use are in the YouTube description below. So just copy and follow along. Click the plus icon in the chat bar and upload an image that you can use as reference. This reference image should be something that you want Gemini to consistently produce in terms of style, color, and design. Then here is how you prompt Google Gemini. Create a JSON prompt for me, which I can use to prompt Google Gemini to create another image that's similar to this image in style, design, color, tone, lighting, and perspective. In the JSON, create clear fields and placeholders for me to tweak various aspects of the image to be generated, including the primary type of object that's present in the image. Go ahead, click submit, and let Gemini do its job. You will see that Gemini produces output that isn't quite English anymore. It's some kind of structured object called a JSON. You don't need code to understand that. You can change some of the values and fields in JSON to get Gemini to produce another image in the same style. Let's try using this JSON prompt. So I'm going to ask Gemini to create an image of a castle. Then I'm going to paste in the JSON it created for me. I scroll down the prompt, and then I see that there's a primary object field. I change the description here to an ancient castle that's made up of red brick stone. Now you could change other details, but it's really not necessary at this point. Let's fast forward to what the castle looks like. And there you go, an ancient Mayan-like castle in exactly the same style. You could tweak your prompt even more. Suppose you want a house in the same style, but against a white background. You can adjust the JSON, look at the primary object, look at the background, and you can get a house image in exactly the same style and design against a white background. Now, what I want you to do right now is to use this technique to produce an image that you want to use as the image on your app landing page. Use a reference image that you want to copy in terms of style and use the prompting technique that I just taught you. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to insert this image you created into your Lovable app. See you there.